Have you ever considered the depth and breadth of the promises made in the Bible? What do these promises mean, and how do they resonate in our lives today? As we delve into the pages of the Bible, we find promises, hundreds of them, made by God to humankind. These promises aren't just words on a page. They carry profound meanings that have shaped and guided lives for millennia. One of the most famous promises in the Bible comes from the book of Jeremiah, where God says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This promise has brought comfort and hope to countless people, reassuring them that even in the midst of trials and tribulations, God has a plan for their lives. In the book of Matthew, we find another significant promise. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest," Jesus says. This promise offers solace and rest to those who are overwhelmed or burdened by the challenges of life. It invites us to lay our troubles at Jesus' feet and find rest in His presence. The promise in the book of Romans, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose," is a promise of divine providence. It assures us that even in the midst of our struggles and hardships, God is working to bring about good. Yet another promise, "I am with you always to the very end of the age," found in the book of Matthew, offers us the comfort of God's constant presence. It reassures us that we are never alone, that God is always by our side, guiding and supporting us. These are just a handful of the promises found in the Bible. Each one carries its own unique meaning and offers its own unique comfort. They speak of hope, of rest, of providence, and of presence. They assure us of God's unfailing love and His unwavering commitment to us. In conclusion, the promises of the Bible are not merely words on a page. They are assurances from God, declarations of His love, and commitments to His people. They provide comfort in times of hardship, hope in times of despair, and assurance in times of doubt. They remind us that we are never alone, that we have a purpose, and that in all things, God is working for our good. So as you go about your day, remember these promises. Keep them close to your heart and let them guide your steps. For in these promises we find the assurance of God's love, the comfort of His presence, and the hope of His plans. And in these promises we find the strength to face whatever comes our way,